And then that could be also, that could be also an avenue, for you to also share this business opportunity with people. Like I told you that when I read your first year network marketing and people that started this traditionally, um, the first thing they do is to sample products. People need to know there's something that they're getting, when they pay money. And these things that they are buying are fantastic. Okay, just because we wanted to join the business, it's not making us remove that part because we want to make money. No, that's not necessarily true. Even in our presentation, this is what we tell people. We say our strategy is very simple. We say we buy, we use, and we connect. Okay, we say that our strategy is we buy, use, and connect. That is our strategy. It has always been our strategy, sorry. It has always been our strategy. So it means that the first thing is the product that you're going to use. Connecting is a secondary issue. Now, recently, some of the sign-ups that I had recently, I signed up my cousin in the business. It's not as if they are very wealthy, even though, but just an average family. Yeah, money is not the problem. I prospected the husband, and he felt he didn't have time for all that because he's this kind of people, ego mbute, okay? So now, but the wife later joined. The wife probably did not know that she was going to get some products. Maybe that wasn't what he was thinking. She was driven by the fact that okay, somebody else did it and the person is making money. She now wanted to make extra money. But I noticed something that when I registered her and gave her products, she was really excited. And when she sampled the products and showed the husband was also excited because of the product. He said, my friend, I've been using this particular product, this particular one, CT47. And before you know it, she was not excited. And let me tell you what she told me. She told me that the people that she knows, even the one that the husband knows, that sometimes it may not be money they are looking for. That these products that you guys have are awesome. They are very fantastic. Why don't you show people the products and then tell them that these products can do this, can do that, okay? And then there is an after effect of using the product. Should you choose to share the fact that these products help you take care of diabetes, these products helped you with your eye problem, and when you share it, somebody knows, okay, it can help me too. So that means if I recommend somebody, I can still make money. Now, even our presentation said buy, use, and connect. I'm not saying that we should now, understand the ingredients about the products, knowing how they connect, how chloro, whatever, is mixed with this one and all those things. No, I'm not saying that, okay? I'm saying that the product aspect of our business is very, very necessary for us to also share with people. And the reason why some of us who are in the business are still suffering different ailments is because we don't get to use the product, okay? We don't get to use the product at all. And it happened to me. And from the testimony, I have two persons that will be testifying this morning, and I've given them just like 10 minutes. Like I said, this meeting mustn't last for an hour. I'm hoping it lasts for 40 or maybe 45 minutes, okay? So now before I call them, just like, them, when they started the business, they probably were not really using the product because the idea was sold from the angle of financial freedom. And it made so much sense for me because I was poor, I was broke, I was broken, I needed money. I had health, I needed money. So I attacked the business from that angle. So that was why I wasn't using the product even when I had the products, okay? I just focused on connecting people and all of that. Now, I think I'm going to be the first, testifier. Okay, I'm just going to quickly tell you what the products have done for me. When I was younger, I think I was in my JS2, I had something in Igbo, they call it easy. It's a small growth on my cheek here. Okay, apart from the fact that I used to have lots of pimples, I mean, very powerful pimples. Very bad. It has even it exceeded pimples. I can call it acne, very serious acne, and it made me lose self-esteem. Even though anyways, let me just cut it short. Now, but I'm talking about the acne, the growth on my cheek. JS2, I saw it. They call it easy. And anytime I tried, I thought it was a normal pimple. Anytime I tried to remove it, it grows back. And when I remove it forcefully, it bleeds a lot. For years, I had that acne. For years, I had that acne. To the point that when I entered higher institution, the chemistry lab used to have this chemistry class. I took acid, the crystallized form of acid, not the weak liquid one, so that I can, concentrate on that place. I wanted to burn it off. I actually burnt it off. The acid burns that part of my face because I wanted it to, so when it heals, the thing will go away. I tried so many things, trust me. Okay, so I burnt my face, that part of my face. Yes, you can't see it anymore. I burnt that part of my face, and it felt like it was going to disappear. I rather had my face look like I injured myself than having that growth. It was not looking nice. So I burnt it off. Guess what? When the wound healed, it grew back again. So meaning that whatever that was growing from the inside. So I tried different things. Trust me, even when I started working 2011, 2012, I still had it. It made me lose self-esteem. Sometimes when I'm talking to people, I get to turn my other cheek as if they will not see the other one. I tend to stand sideways because I wouldn't want them to see. That was how terrible it was for me. You know, it was that bad for me psychologically. Even though I could still, have my way, you know, trust me, I thought that maybe I was not going to get, girlfriends because my face was looking bad. That was how bad it was. You know, I'm being honest now, but surprisingly, I still had lots of, you know, as a boy now, as somebody in school, though I was into showbiz. I was a singer. We used to sing on stage and stuff like that. But I want you to know what it did to me. It damaged my sight because of the way my face was looking. Now, when I joined this business in 2016, you know, it was still there. I tried so many things. Can you imagine when you're in the business and you still had that? 2018, it was still there. Guess what happened? It was so bad that I now said, okay, now that I have some money, let me go and take care of it. I went to UNTH in Enugu, um, and I met a dermatologist. Okay, she prescribed some things, and I started taking them. It still did not work. But I now remember that they said that the C247 and the restore life, that it rejuvenates the cells, like, it awakens dead cells. So I said, okay, this thing obviously is happening from the inside. Why don't you just start using this product? Guys, trust me, there's nothing I did not do. I used to even put this mask like women, that thing that after rubbing it to your face, you sleep overnight, and then when in the morning you now peel it, and then it gets to remove some things. I was so concerned that I did all that. So I started using the product. Guys, I did not know where these things disappeared. I'm telling you, up until 2019, I still had these things that I'm talking about. But if you've seen me recently, if I told you that I used to have that, you will not believe me. So what did I use? I used the Restore Life and the C247. These were the products that I was just using them. And because even when I take my choco has, a one capsule of complete phyto-energizer in it. So that's why even when I have to be honest, I still don't use them consistently. But of course, I don't joke with my coffee, and I don't joke with my choco. And my choco has complete phyto-energizer, which is more like the 647 as well. So these were the products that I used. Okay, so that is my story. I don't know, Peace, are you ready? Peace is going to share a fantastic piece. You have 10 minutes to share with us what this product have done for you, and for her to, I'm sure that she also did not take the product part serious because we are focusing on money, money, money. And I'm going to tell you this: when people know that these products are wonderful, like there are people that are using the products already, but they did not know there is a business part of it. So it's easier for them to join the business because they're already product users. Okay. So Peace, are you there? Peace, you're already co-host, so I can share with us your story in 10 minutes only. Okay, Peace is not co-host yet. Okay. Can you make Peace Isaac co-host? Chidibem. Make Peace Isaac in bracket Paragon. Make him co-host. Make her co-host rather. Okay, Peace, you can go now. Peace, are you there?
Can we
Peace,
hear
are you
me?
there? Okay, okay, yes, we
I'm
can
there.
hear you now.
Yeah, I'm there. Okay. Um, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Peace, your
I
network is
think it's just the
for,
network from my own.
I think it's from your end.
Okay.
The network is terrible for your end, please. I don't know how we are going to do this
Oh
now.
my God. Okay. Can we hear me now? Is it a little bit?
Okay, please, while we are working on your network, Mr. Jackson, I hope you're in the meeting. Mr. Ofem Jackson, are you in the meeting? Mr. Jackson, I don't know if I can't see you. Mr. Jackson, are you here so that you can indicate so that we can make you co-host so I can share for it? It's just I wanted two persons, Mr. Jackson and Peace, while we're working on the Peace network. Mr. Jackson, are you here? I can't find you here, but you're sharing the link in the in your group, but you're not in the meeting. Or are you using a different alias? Mr. Jackson, can you type if you're here? Can you respond the comment section? You're busy sharing your link, but the link in your group, but you're not in the meeting. I don't understand. Uh, network threw him out. Okay. All right, guys. So I don't know. I don't know if Peace is still co-host. I don't know if the meeting today is very practical, or if they are not forthcoming, we can, if you have product testimony, you can indicate so that we can. You're using Facebook. Oh my God. He's using Facebook, and I don't know if we cannot have access to him from here. And I wanted you to come early, oh, Mr. Jackson. How do we do this now? Can we remove all? All right, he's on Facebook. Oh. And I wanted you to come early, Mr. Jackson. You did not come early, or maybe network threw you out, and maybe that's why you had to be trained there. Okay, now what we are going to do is, Mr. Jackson, just be trying to log in. If you have any product testimony, just indicate. Still make Peace co-host. Let's see if our network is better now. Okay, somebody have decided to go out for Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, Oluchokore, thank you so much for volunteering. Mr. Jackson, try and log in through your normal distance. Oluchekere wants to exit and enter. Just log in now. I think you can. Ah, other person don't replace them. All these people. 99 persons in the meeting. Mr. Jackson, just try and log in now. 2 persons have left. Log in with your this thing now. Let's see if we can find you. Please, if you have any product testimony that you can share with us, you just indicate, just tell us how the products have helped you, or if you know somebody that it has helped. I don't want us to go through the normal stuff, just products. Now, as we are waiting, okay, I do uncommon breed. Okay, please, Chudibe, make uncommon breed co-host so that she can share with us. Make uncommon breed co-host so that she can share with us.
Okay. Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Okay, Elizabeth.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, I have my own product testimony to share. Like, I had an accident 2 weeks ago, a bike accident. I was even unable to move my leg. I can't even carry my leg, I can't walk. It was with Uber they used to brought me home. So on getting home, my boss called me. She asked, what's the problem? I told her I had an accident. So she said, okay, she will come to my place. And when she came to my place to check on me, she brought C21FG complete phyto energizer. She brought it. So she said I should take it now. I should know where it's going to heal the wound. I'll be able to walk. And I followed the instructions. I use the drugs in the morning, use it in the afternoon, use it in the morning. In the night, I slept. So the next day, me that was unable to move my leg, even to carry my leg up a little bit like this, I can't carry it. But the next day, I was able to carry this leg up. Just one day of using this C21FG in the morning, afternoon, and night, I was able to carry my leg up. I was really, really surprised. I was happy, and all thanks to my boss and all thanks to M Global. That is my testimony.
Thank you so much for sharing. Now, I know Buchi is not here, but of course, you know his story. You know, he used to have pie and stuff like. Okay, Mr. Jackson is now. Mr. Jackson is in the meeting now. Can you make Mr. Jackson Ofem co-host so that she can share? Then Uncommon Breed can share. And then, like I said, the meeting by 8:45, I want us to be ending unless maybe something came up. Okay. All right, Mr. Jackson, please make Mr. Jackson co-host. He's now in the meeting. Chidibem, I hope you're here. Then after Mr. Jackson, Uncommon Breed, and then we can take questions and then we can. Okay, Mr. Jackson is cool. Mr. Jackson, you have less 5 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. Okay. All right.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. All right. One of the testimony I want to share here is an awesome testimony because growing up as a young boy, I know friends used to call me a sickler because I was liable to malaria and mostly typhoid, probably because of where we grew up from. All right. So, I want to say that this is 1 year plus. I've not stepped my leg in the hospital, and even the clinic I used to patronize then, I met with one of the doctors who was like, Ofem, how far? It's been a while. I said yes, so God has been faithful. For God's faithfulness to be shared abroad, you have your part to play. That's true. Yeah, there are things God does, and there are things you have to do as human. All right. Now, getting to know about this product, I bless God because if not for this product, I think I would have been spending monies like I used to do every single week treating malaria and typhoid. you know. And by the grace of God, when I get to know about these products, I use some of them, and to be candid, the issue of malaria and typhoid is gone. All right. So what do? I came to realize that the complete and C247 and corridors we have solve lots of health challenges. All right. So initially, I didn't know about it. I was doing product sampling. I would sample this, sample this, sample this. So finally, I discovered what worked, and getting hold of the prescription book, it made it more better and more, in fact, made it easier for me. I now realize that combining one complete and one corridors, the issue of typhoid, it's gone. Now, what did I do? If up till now, if whenever I feel symptoms of typhoid, what do? I take one complete, one corridors, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I do that recourse time for a stretch of 1 week, and that's all. Anytime I go for test and they say it's malaria, I don't get their drugs. I come home, all I do is take 2 complete, 1 corridors in a stretch for 1 week, and that is gone. And I came to realize that taking this product, all that health challenges I had just went down the drain. And today I live a health-free life. In fact, I was in Enugu last week for one of our retreats. I came back on Sunday and I had briefings that same Sunday in Ugep, and a man walked up to me saying, I called you this morning, you say you were in Enugu. How come you are in Ugep and you're handling briefings? What do you take? Please, what's the secret? I told the person is God. But are you aware that taking C247 constantly boosts your immune system, and it gives you the power to do more than what you're supposed to do as an individual? Of course, that's true. And secondly, I have a lot of colleagues who have joined this business, and a lot of friends who have joined this business, not because they came and they came because of the money value I showed to them, but they came in because of what I showed them about the product, and they used it, and they got the result. One of my friends had a tooth problem that was set for surgery. All right. So I think when I heard about it, I spoke to him about our product, and I told him about Complete, what Complete actually does, and toothpaste. He said, okay, let me have them. I gave it to him. As I speak to you, that guy couldn't go for that tooth, what do you call that, tooth operation. All right, he's one of my team member, one Mr. Ariko. All right, my one of our in-laws also was supposed to go for tooth operation, and our toothpaste solved that problem. And today he didn't even go for that operation anymore. All right. My mom has severe eye challenges. All right. I think this is one of the reasons my mom joined the business. And I told her about the corridors. All right. He said, what about it? I said, this thing can help you. I think you have been telling me about this business and you're not showing up. And I gave her, put under a prescription, 1 morning, 1 afternoon, 1 evening, 1 complete, 1 corridors, morning, afternoon, and evening. And as I speak to you, my mom is a teacher. All right. She can't write her notes without using her lenses. She can't even read her Bible without her lenses. And today, my mom can read her Bible, can write her notes, and she barely uses her lenses. All right. Except maybe when she's doing something at night. So our products are awesome. Our products have solved a lot of health challenges. I can remember when we traveled to Ethiopia, someone called me and told me, your auntie has serious arthritis. She can't sit down. She can't even lie. She can't even walk. She can't even go to her farm anymore. You need to check on her and see what you guys can do to take her to the hospital. And I know while in Ethiopia, she has tried her own best to go to the hospital, and the doctor gave her prescriptions worth over 50-something thousand naira. And she didn't even have the money to pay for those prescriptions. What she did was to pick out a few things she could pay for, or over 20-something thousand, and she came back home. But the problems kept persisting. So when I came back, I told her there's no need going to the hospital to pay all of this money. I have products to give to you. that can assist you. And by the grace of God, what did I even give to her? It was just a care leave, gave her a few care leave, gave her Restore Life and C247. All right. Of course, you are aware that Restore Life helps to build the ligaments that separate our bones. All right. Every joint in our system, there's a ligament that separates it. Now, as we grow up in life, that ligament eats off. All right. So as it eats off, that's what results to the pains we get in return, which is called arthritis. So when I read about Restore Life, what Restore Life does, all right, I gave her C247. I asked her to take 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, but anytime she wants to sleep, she should just pick out 1 or 2 Restore Life and take. And with the care leave, as I speak to you, that woman is back on her feet and she has started going to her farm work. It was just on a Sunday we met. She said, I'm feeling that pain is a little low. Can I get more of those products? And I promised giving her the products anytime soon once the product gets into my hand. So what am I trying to say? Many a times, people out there who think they have arrived, they don't need the money, but they are going through a lot of health challenges. You could be of help because many of them have spent a lot of money trying to sort out most of these health challenges, but they're still going through a lot of a whole lot. Our products can help them. Our products can help them. So you have a part to play to show them what our products can do, and because of that, a lot of persons can join your business. I remember when I did my upgrade, my boss keep asking me, "Oh, Fem, please, what's the secret?" And I keep telling him, I give out most of these products. I got the monies, and I was able to upgrade. That was how I upgraded to my 15 account then. All right. So some of us who are joking with our products, I want to let you know that you are missing a whole lot. And I don't know if my time is up. I think let me pause here for time's sake.
Yes,
thank you very much, boss. Thank you for
Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, this is amazing. And like I told you, currently, even that my cousin that I told you about, she has started reordering. There's this particular friend of it that wanted the sugar-free coffee and stuff like that. So, and in line with the products and what it can do, we have an opportunity of getting it cheaper from the 15th to 27th of this month. Okay, M Global just turned 16 years in the world, and because of that, they are doing discount on products and then off reorder points. Okay, off reorder points. So, meaning that for people that maintain already, you already know what that means. It means there's 60% on your reorder points. For instance, it means that assuming the My Choco is 0.0139 points, 60% of it will be added, okay, to your points already. So meaning that you're not just going to get the products cheaper, the points that these products will carry this time will be bigger, okay? So for people that are maintaining, that are going for silver executive, gold executive, global ambassador, this is the time to buy as much as you can so that you can move up the ladder faster, because when you buy plenty now, the points will be bigger than the usual, the points that these products will carry, so that it brings us closer to, earning and unlocking other ways of earning money in the business. Most people are still earning from the direct connectors, but also the matching bonus. But using the products means you're reordering the right to use, and then you're also growing in your business. So when I handle the next sale meeting, when it comes to F, A, B, C, D, E, F, I'm going to, also talk about this. Okay, so let's take just quickly one more. I think Uncommon Breed was trying to share her product testimonial. Just 3 minutes. Chidibem, I don't know if you can make her co-host Uncommon Breed so she can share. Just 3 minutes. Are we there? Okay, not in the meeting. Okay. Okay. All right. So I don't know because Open Jackson shared more than one story. He didn't just share his own, he also shared the stories. Somebody is saying, how can I get in-depth knowledge? If you want to get in-depth knowledge, see, let me tell you guys, information is everywhere. Okay. If you go to the internet now and Google C247, you will see plenty. Janitor said he has. Please make janitor in 2 minutes, just share with us. Okay. While you're making janitor, the code so you can share. It's not difficult. If you Google Restore Life now, you see testimonials, you see things that it does and all of that. This information, your internet, your net, your data is not just to do other things like watch skits on Facebook. Use it to equip yourself with knowledge. Even this information that we share when we do this training, most of these trainings are out there. All right. So I want you to know that you can get this. Don't always be somebody that is waiting for your leaders to give information. Okay. So if you want to get in-depth knowledge on products and all of that, they are all out there. Nobody define them. Okay. And maybe you can share with us at the end of the meeting. There is a product training that Marjorie did, and I think Anita Jones also did. Maybe we'll share it afterwards. Okay, janitor, over to you. 2 minutes only, janitor. 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, I appreciate. My testimony is actually about an alignment. Before I saw this opportunity, I never knew I was passing through fire. It got to me when I got married. So I said, I can't sit down for like, let me say, 30 minutes in a particular place. Even if I bought a bus, I can't sit down comfortably. Sometimes I used to sit with one part of my buttock because of fire. So it started increasing when I got married. So later on, I found out it was because of the much exercise I used to do when I was in school. I used to do weightlifting and all those things. So when I got married, it started affecting my marriage because I could not satisfy my wife because of time. And the reason why I found out was because if I go to the toilet, I would start defecating blood. When I want to flush my toilet, I would see blood. I would be imagining what's happening. I would be keeping it away from my wife. So until I went to somewhere, I just sat down. It started disturbing me. I thought it's malaria or typhoid. But I went for medical test. The doctor said it is fine. So I now asked him, how am I going to get rid of it? Started recommending so many drugs. I was taking them and nothing was happening. So I was hiding it from my wife. And I never knew it was affecting my marriage because to satisfy the woman, it was not taking place because of that. So I really thank God I got connected to Labona Vida. And when I got my first product, I used Complex 247 and Complete. So within that period of time, I used it for 2 weeks. Yes, I used it for 2 weeks. And my wife started asking me, what am I taking? Which drugs am I taking? Where we need to be asking me what drugs. So I never knew the effect of what is happening to me until when I go to toilet again, I'm no longer seeing the fire and nothing is happening again. Life started moving well. That was when I got more belief about this business and I started sharing the product to people. And then my sister too, who is the PA to Reverend Fadede, talked about the product, that Fadede is using the product, that he's whom he is now because of that product, but he gets it directly from Philippines. So she started 7 accounts under me when she's the second person that joined my business because of the product. He got most of them for Fadede, and Fadede is using them. The Restore Life, the 247, and then the Living Alkaline. So these products have done amazingly well for me. And finally, my testimony is about my dad. My dad was diagnosed of heart attack. So I was just in the office when he called me that he's in one hospital by Independence. So I went there. I went to 247 and Complete. So while he was waiting for the doctor, I pulled it out and gave him some. He said he can't wait longer. So when he went back to the village, I got the Vida mask for him. He started taking it with a couple of other ones that my sister gave to me. Currently, my father didn't go for any heart surgery any longer. He's healthy, has been taking some of those products. When I get products, I take it to him. And since then, it has been free. That's my testimony. Our products are amazing. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much. Now, guys, I think that one of the things that we need to be doing when you share, that's why when you do one-on-one with people, okay, you can unpack a little bit more, okay, because if you do that, the presentation might last too long. But do well to share the amazing products that we have and what it has done for other people and what it has done for you as well. It's some people, some of them will connect, because of the product. Okay, so let's not make it one-sided. This is also very important, and also for you, because when people start using it, some people have different challenges and they are in a fantastic business that already they shouldn't be having those challenges. Even the issue of childbearing, the C24/7 and the restore life, have been proven. People have used even complete, to be able to help. And even what is it called, tumor, the phytoenergizer, I know about that one. It dissolves tumor, like, for people that have fibroid. Actually, there was this particular testimony that was shared in Lagos in 2017 about the guy that one boy that had constipation. He couldn't, a boy, he couldn't defecate. And because of that, his tummy, of course, grew very big for months. But it was the complete fighting jazz, I think, with Restore Life that was able to, take care of that. And he started stooling just after a few days of, taking it. So guys, let us take this thing serious, and then make sure that we reorder products, and especially this period that you're having 10% discount on products reorder. And then also for people that are going to maintaining their accounts, this is the best time to buy as much as you can. So you're not just buying because you want to grow a rank, because if you buy these products, they will also help you. Now people are testifying about the awesomeness of the product. Okay, so the last thing we have on the menu is the Port Harcourt retreat. Guys, if you've not attended any retreat, whether you're in Enugu, Abuja, and you're in this meeting, please, you have an opportunity of attending one last time. One last time. Trust me, every location is different, okay? And this could be, one of the things that can unlock the real you, because the real you that is struggling with some things now, that's not the you, okay? The you that is struggling, you have so much capacity, but it's in these retreats that these capacities get to be unlocked, just like mine was unlocked in 2017, and every retreat I've unlocked the next level. So you don't want to miss it. The ticket is 3,000 naira. Contact your leader so that you can make your payment. You still have between now and Friday. All road leads to Port Harcourt for the South retreat. It's going to be fantastic. Everything is set already. You're the one that is missing now. Everything is set for you. You're the one that is missing. So let us, if you're here and you have your people around South, East, South, and they've not paid for their ticket, begin to call them immediately so that they can be there. All right. And see, the reason why you need them to be there is, for me personally, I don't like it when people join the business and they don't succeed and they are complaining. But when they come to the retreats, they see it for themselves. Something happens to them. What they need to hear to get it to the next level will not come from you. I have to be honest with you. It will not come from you. They'll suddenly hear it from someone else, and then it makes more sense to them. It's C Finish that is doing this. So just drag them if it's possible, package them in a polythene bag and get them to attend the retreat. Your life in this business depends on it. Their own life, their financial future also depends on this retreat. So make sure you drag your people. It's not too late. Call those people, call them one more time and tell them how important it is for them to participate or to be in the retreat, okay? And after the retreat, we are going to be having our mega event, okay? This is the flyer on Sunday at the Atrium Event Center, 28 Port Harcourt, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt. It's going to be fantastic. We are going to fill the hall with over 1,000 people. So make sure you invite massively, start promoting, put the flyer, you know how we do it now. If you have people in Port Harcourt, call them and invite them. Okay, use the system. You can also get some of them to draft their contact list, even though they are not in the business. Trust me, do you know that I do contact recommendation with people that are not in the business. I'll tell them, I know you don't want to do the business, or they may not even know what I'm using. If I say, can you help me with list? Just give me a list of people that, Okay, I get them to, I'll send them a text message, an airtime, and they can send out the text messages. I've connected people like that before, so they must not be in the business. You can get them. They are Port Harcourt, so the guy, I beg, if you do me a favor, can you give me a list of like 20 people or 30 people, or even 50 people? If the person refuses to send the text messages, if you have the number already, maybe you can use strangers list, who knows, okay? So you can begin to activate your business outside your vicinity as well. Okay, so that being said, we've come to the end of the meeting. I don't know if you have few questions. The meeting, it has lasted for 52 minutes. I intended making it shorter, but it's fine. The testimonials were wonderful, and now we know why we should use the product judiciously. Okay. I don't know if you have any question, but in the absence of any other question, we've come to the end of the cell meeting this morning. We know what to do. Let's go and change the world around us and make the world a better place. We have something fantastic that the world do not know about. Somebody is saying he cannot hear me. If you cannot hear me, it's coming from your end, okay? All right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be fantastic. We are having an emergency. There is something that is coming up tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss tomorrow's cell meetings. Ambassador Ronke will anchor the cell meeting. It's an emergency super combined cell meeting for everybody. There is a fantastic news that is coming, so you don't want to miss cell meeting tomorrow. Call phone that we can call for products. Just your leader will be able to help with that, okay? All right, so make sure that your people do not miss tomorrow's cell meetings. Cell meeting is going to be fantastic. You'll see. Okay, all right, have a wonderful day and good night. Chidi, please, I'm not the host.